Good morning, Year 3. It's Miss Dyson here, teaching today's maths lesson on the 2nd of February 2021. Can you pause the video and write today's short date and learning objective, which is to divide by 4. Click play when you're ready to move on. Let's do some recap from our other learning. So I want you to find out what is 56 subtract 12. So let's think about our number sentence. We are thinking about 56 subtract or take away 12 equals something. We are trying to figure out this number here. So thinking back to our previous learning, we know lots of different methods that we could use to help us work out this question. You can use the bar model, you can use your column method, or you could even use the number line. Pause the video and have a go at figuring out this question. So when we think about taking away using a bar model, we have the whole number at the top, which is 56, and we are taking away this small part here, which is 12. When we take the answer away, it will leave us with this number. You could even count backwards if you like, or you could count on forwards from 12 until you get to 56. That might take a little bit of time, so I recommend taking away. So 56 take away 12 equals this here. When we're using our column method, you can set out in your columns here using your tens and ones. As you remember, you need to make sure that you're using one number per square to keep it neat in your presentation. You can also use the number line method, where you start at 56 and you count back however many till you get to the right answer. So let's have a go using the column addition. So 6 take away 2 equals 4. 5 take away 1 equals 4. Fantastic. Let's try using the number line this time. So an easy way to do this is to take away each column there. So we can start by taking away 2, 1, 2, and then we are taking away 1 10. So you could do one big jump when you're taking away 10. And it'll give you the same answer as we had here. Or you can count back 12, but again that's a little bit lengthy, so that's just a quicker way to do it. Fantastic, the answer is 44. Now it's your turn to try. I've just written it down using the bar model, but it is up to you if you want to use the number line method or the column addition method. So select which level you think you are comfortable on and answer these questions. Well done, let's check if you were correct. 10 take away 4 is 6. 24 take away 12. So you can take away your 2, you can take away your 1 and it equals 2. Another way that we can say this is half of 24, isn't it? Because we split it in half. This one's a little bit trickier because we have to do some exchanging. We can't take away 2 from 1, so you need to exchange from the next column. And the answer is 19. So skills sharps today, we're going to be subtracting crossing tens, just like that challenge was there. So you can write it down using your place value square, or you could do it like this using your column method as well. So what is 261 subtract 23? Well, first we need to make this number. So pause the video and write down this number or make the number using this square. Great, so let's drag over our numbers. So how many hundreds do we have? 2 hundreds. Well done. How many tens do we have? 6. 3, 30, 40, 50, we'll squeeze on 60. And how many ones do we have? 1. Fantastic. We are wanting to take away 23. How many ones do we need to take away first? 3 ones. Do we have 3 ones to take away there? No, we've only got 1. So what do we need to do? That's right, we need to exchange. So we take away a 10 and we exchange it for how many ones? 10 ones. Well done. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and squeeze on another one, 10. Now let's take away 3. 1, 2, 3. How many tens do we need to take away? 2 tens. Do we have 2 tens to take away? Yes, we do. 1, 2. And how many hundreds are we taking away? 0 hundreds. So we have 200. How many tens? 3 tens, or 10, 20, 30. How many ones? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 ones. Let's see if we're correct here. 3 take away 1, we can't do it. So we change that to 5 tens and move 1 10 here. So now it's 11 take away 3, equals 8. 5 take away 2 equals 3. And 2 take away 0 equals 2. So well done if you got 238. Now it's your turn to have a go. So first of all you need to work out the amount that we have in the place value grid. And then you need to subtract whichever number I have asked you to subtract from the chili challenge. Pause the video to give yourself time to do this. Well done for finishing this task. Let's go over the answers. So how much do we have in each one? If you notice, we have the same amount. So how many hundreds do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hundreds. How many tens? 2. And how many ones? 6. So the number that is represented in the place value grid is 626. So 626 take away 6 equals 620. 626 take away 18 equals 608. Now you had to do a little bit of exchanging for that one because we didn't have 8 ones to take away. Well done for doing that. The last one, 626 take away 217. Lots of exchanging in here. The answer is 409. So now that we've done our recap, let's do our new learning. We are focusing on the 6 times table, but today we're going to be dividing. So to start off, can you chant the 4 times table, please? Remember, when you chant, you have to say 1 times 4 is 4, 2 times 4 is 8, and so on. Can you chant this with a robot voice? Can you chant this doing star jumps? And can you chant this running on the spot? Pause the video to give yourself some time. Fantastic, everybody. So today we're focusing on dividing by 4, but again let's do a little recap. So let's work out the missing numbers here. So the first missing number is 12. 3 times 4 equals 12. So 12, 16, the next number is 20. Well done. The next one is 24. The next one is 28. Well done. We are adding 4 each time because we are times in by 4, doing the 4 times table. So 28, 32, 36. Fantastic. This was down here to help you a little bit. So when we are sharing, we are dividing. So how can we share these apples? So first of all, there are how many apples? Pause the video to count. Let's count them together. 2, 4, 6, 8. There are 8 apples. How many fruit bowls do we have? That's right, there are 4 fruit bowls. So we want to try and share these apples into the 4 fruit bowls. So remember, do we go like this? No, that's silly. We go 1 in each one at a time. Well done. So there's 1 in each one. Let's go back and do the other one. Fantastic. They have been shared equally. So each bowl has the same amount. So how many apples are in each bowl? There are 2 apples in each bowl. So what is the number sentence that we can write down here? We had 8 apples. We shared it or divided it into 4 bowls. And it equals how many apples per bowl? 2. So 8 divided by 4 equals 2. Well done. We have an array of cakes here as well. Can you write down the calculations to show this representation, please? So how many cupcakes do we have? How many groups are they shared into? And how many cupcakes are in each one? So we have 12 cupcakes to begin with. And those 12 have been grouped into 4 groups. There's 4 cupcakes, there's 4 cupcakes, and there's 4 cupcakes. And how many groups does this equal? 3 groups of 4. Or you could switch those 2 numbers around because you can get your 12 cupcakes into 3 groups and there are 4 cupcakes per group. Now we're going to do similar with this array that we have here, but I want you to find fact families. So you need to write down 2 number sentences that include times in and 2 that include dividing. Look at the array and pause the video to write down your number sentences in your book. So let's start. How many circles do we have going down the side? We have 5. 5 times the number going across, which is 4, equals the total amount. So we know our 4 times table: 4, 8, 12, 16, 20. We can also work out that the number across, which is 4, times the number going down the side, which is 5, also equals 20, because we know our 5 times table: 5, 10, 15, 20. Now that we know that we've got 20 circles there, we can say 20 divided by 1, 2, 3, 4 groups equals how many in each one? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we can also say that 20 divided by 5 equals 4. Fantastic. Turn to your worksheet in your learning pack with Tuesday's date on and complete this learning in your book. Make sure that you write down everything very neatly using whichever number that you're on and using 1 number per square. So like that'll be 12, not like that. Okay, thank you very much for today's lesson. I hope you had fun and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye bye.